Hi, Susie. Can I ask you a favor?
Sure.
I'm feeling sick right now. I think I have a fever. So, I was wondering if you could watch the kids for me.
Oh no. Are you okay?
It's really bad. So that's why I'm bringing my kids over now.
Now?
We are already in the car. I'll be there in about 15 minutes.
Oh, wait a minute. I can't take care of 5 kids at once.
Why not?
Why? Well, our place is really small for 5 kids. And my husband is away for work too. I can't take care of 5 kids by myself.
I know I'm asking too much, but I don't feel good. You are the only person I can rely on. My kids are so excited to see their auntie.
I don't think I can take care of 5 kids at once. How about I will take care of your youngest?
But I think it's easier to have 5 together than to have to take care of 1 or 2. The kids will play on their own. Just let them stay there for a while. You don't have to do anything.
Oh, you can't say that. I have to watch them properly, and even though I'm at home, I am working too.
I know. But I'm sick, and I can't take care of the kids. Can you take care of them just for today, please? All right then, I'm taking the kids now, so please don't go out.
Hold on a second. I'm busy with work today. I don't think I can take care of them.
I promise it's just for today. I don't know where else to leave the kids. Please.
All right. Just for today, okay? Next time, if you want me to take care of them, just tell me in advance.
Yay, thank you.
Are you sure you don't feel good? Can you even drive?
Do you think I'm lying? I don't feel good, but I have no choice but to drive my kids there. Well, we are on our way now. Please, take care of them.
Fine. I will do my best.
Hey, Susie. Are you free today?
Not really. I have work.
Well, I have an appointment today. So, I'll need you to take care of my kids.
Again?
Yes, again. Please, take care of my kids, Auntie.
Oh, wait a minute. You just came to drop them off last week.
Well, last week I wasn't feeling well. But today, I have to leave them with you because I have to go out.
I'm not asking why you're doing this. I told you last week, didn't I? I will take care of them only for that time.
But something urgent came up. I have no choice.
I can't take care of them today. I'm busy with my work.
Whatever. I already left them at the door. I will pick them up tonight.
What? I told you I can't take care of them.
I know you can.
I really can't. I'm already out of the house.
Oh my God. You're not home? I thought you were working from home. Don't tell me you're lying just because you don't want to take care of my kids.
Yeah, I work from home, but not all the time. Today I have meetings with my clients, so I'm not working from home. I have a busy schedule today, so I'll probably be back late at night. My husband has been on a business trip since yesterday, and he won't be back today either.
Really? Fine. I'll ask someone else. But next time, please make sure you take care of them.
Hey, Mia, you are their mother. Don't you think it's your responsibility to take care of them? Not me.
Hello, Susie.
Hey, Mia. I have a bad feeling about this.
Oh, you already know, don't you? I'm going out today, so please take care of my kids.
Oh, God. Again? Don't tell me you want me to take care of all of your 5 kids again.
Yes, that's right. And don't tell me you're not home again. Good luck taking care of them.
Actually...
Oh, I'll pick them up in 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
Yeah, something important came up, so I need to leave the house for a while. But don't worry, I made sure they brought a change of clothes and stuff.
I can't take care of them for that long.
Well, you have no choice.
Seriously? 2 weeks? What are you thinking? We're not a daycare center.
But you are their auntie. Don't you feel bad about my kids?
Mia, I really can't take care of them.
Oh, come on. I know you have plenty of free time.
Oh, what do you mean by that? Do you think I have free time because I work from home?
Yes, of course.
You're wrong about that. I'm really busy this week, especially since I have a deadline coming up.
What?
My husband is busy with work too. I'm going to stay in my room and concentrate on my work. Please understand that I really can't take care of the kids. It's just not possible.
Seriously? Again? Come on.
Can you stop making me feel bad about it? Why do you always depend on me? I don't think you should leave your kids with others so often. As a mother, you have to take care of them, you know?
Even if you say so. I already left them at your door.
What?
Please take care of my kids, okay? You have no choice.
Hey, you can't do this again.
I will see you in 2 weeks.
I really can't take care of them. Oh my God, Mia. Hey, Charles.
Susie, it's been a while.
There's something I need to talk to you about. Mia left the kids with me out of the blue. What is going on with your family?
What? Is that true?
Yes, this isn't the first time she's done it. She's already done it several times. Can you stop depending on me every time you guys need to go out?
I'm sorry about that. But I didn't know she was doing that to you.
You didn't know? She keeps making excuses like she don't feel good or she has an urgent thing to take care. What is going on?
What? She told me she had a neighbor friend watching the kids. I can't believe she's leaving them with you.
Really? Why would she lie about it? I have to work too, and I can't take care of 5 kids at once. Especially the youngest. He's only 2 years old. Luckily, the oldest takes care of the younger ones, so I'm able to manage for now. They're all running around so much that I can't do my job at all. I can't do this for 2 weeks. Where the hell did Mia go?
2 weeks?
Yes.
Well, I'm the one leaving the house for 2 weeks on a business trip.
Oh, wow. I get it now. I guess she was planning to have me take care of the kids while you are away.
What is she thinking?
Well, I'm glad you found out about it.
You were right. Actually, I was on my way to a business trip right now.
Oh, really?
But I talked to my boss, and I think I can cancel my trip. I will try to get there to get my kids as soon as possible. I'm sorry, but can you take care of them until then?
Sure.
I'm so sorry. Just hold on a little longer.
Oh my God! What have you done?
What?
Don't play dumb with me. I can't believe you didn't take care of my kids. On top of that, you snitched to my husband. I'm about to get a divorce because of it.
Huh, you deserve that.
Excuse me?
I told you I couldn't take care of them, but you just left them at my door. I had no choice but to talk to Charles. If he didn't reply me, I was planning to call the cops.
What?
You should think about how terrible your behavior is as a mother.
But
I have no time for this. I'm working on a deadline right now. Don't interrupt me anymore. Please.
it's your fault if we get divorced. Remember that.
How is it my fault? First of all, why did you lie to Charles? You told him that you asked your friend to take care of the kids, right? He didn't know that I was taking care of the kids.
It can't be helped. If I told you the truth, I'd be in trouble.
Aren't you in big trouble right now?
Shut up. Since you don't have kids, I'm sure you don't understand how I feel. Raising 5 kids is a lot of work. On top of that, my husband is always busy with work, so he's hardly ever home. I'm starting to feel like I'm going crazy.
But that doesn't mean you can leave the kids outside my house like that. What if something happens to the kids?
Whatever. You annoyed the hell out of me. Don't you ever message me.
Fine, as you wish.
This is the worst. What are you going to do? Charles wants to divorce me.
That sucks.
It's your fault.
What? Don't you think it's all your fault?
No!
You tried to leave the kids with us, saying you were sick or had some urgent business. But it was all a lie, right?
So what?
I heard you were going on a date with your affair partner. You said you'd be gone for 2 weeks and go on a trip with your affair while Charles is away on business. No wonder he wants to divorce you.
You don't know anything about me. I'm busy raising kids every day. I need to take a break once in a while.
In your case, it's more than just taking a break. You cheated on your husband.
It's all Charles' fault. Charles is all about work and doesn't give me any attention.
Charles works hard for you and the kids. I know raising kids is hard, but Charles also works hard to provide for you and your children.
What am I supposed to do after the divorce? If you shut your mouth and took care of the kids, it wouldn't have happened. It's all your fault. You ruined my life.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Mia, you've got 5 kids to look after, but sometimes you're acting like one yourself. Have you thought about what might happen because of what you did?
What do you mean? I know you're jealous that I have kids while you never had one. Even if you change your mind and decide you want to see my kids, I won't let you.
All right, do whatever you want.
Hello, Susie. How are you? I've got very good news for you today.
Oh my god. Mia? Wow. How could you contact me after all you've done?
Hey, calm down. Did you read what I said? I have very good news for you.
I have nothing to do with you anymore. I'm not interested in hearing it.
Don't say that. Well, the good news is you can take care of my kids again.
What?
You have been married for 5 years and you still don't have kids, right? I'm not sure who's got the issue here, you or your husband. But if you decide to adopt our kids, it could save you a lot of money in the hassle of infertility treatments. Plus, you'd skip the difficult part of giving birth and become an instant mother of 5. And since our kids are related to your husband by blood, don't you think it's a great idea?
Seriously, what kind of mother are you?
I'm a perfect mom. Anyway, I left the kids at your front door.
What? Again?
I was planning to raise them with my boyfriend, but he said he hates kids. So I decided I'm not going to raise them. You can do whatever you want with my kids.
What? Oh my god, what the hell are you doing? Where did you leave them?
At your front door. I know you're working from home. Don't lie to me that you're not home again.
You don't know where I live now, do you?
Of course I do. Do you really think I'm that dumb? It's only been 3 months.
I moved after you got divorced.
What?
If there's someone living there now, I don't know them at all. You should go and pick them up before something happens to them.
Are you serious? Hey, Susie, I found them.
All of your kids are safe?
Yeah, they're all safe.
That's good. I hope you've learned something from this.
Seriously, you keep ruining my life. Because you didn't tell me you moved out, I had to cancel our date. And now he's so mad that he wants to break up with me.
Why do I have to tell you that I moved?
It's not like we are complete strangers. We used to be sisters-in-law. My kids are your adorable nieces and nephews, right?
I don't think so.
Excuse me?
Because all of your children aren't Charles's, right?
What? How did you know that?
Since the DNA test proved they are not Charles's children, they're not my nephews and nieces.
But
that's why you have the custody, right?
So you know everything.
Of course. You can't fool me, Mia.
Oh no. Hey, where do you live now?
Now what?
I need your address.
Why?
I had a lot going on this morning, so I couldn't think straight. But I realized that we didn't finish the discussion about adoption. I will bring them to your house, so please just take care of them.
Can you please stop it?
Look, you and your husband want kids, right? Kids are cute, Susie. Having 5 kids means lively and fun days every day.
I think 1 child is enough for now.
What? 1?
Can you stop stressing a pregnant woman?
Huh? Pregnant? Don't tell me you're pregnant.
Yes, I am.
No way. I thought you were infertile.
Can you stop assuming everything? My husband and I were both busy with work, so we were just waiting for the right time. That's why we decided to move for a bigger house.
Oh my god. You weren't infertile.
I never said that, did I?
What am I supposed to do about the kids then? How can I get a boyfriend from now on?
You are their mother. Your priority should be raising your child.
No! This is my life. I don't need them.
Oh my god.
Hey, Mia.
Charles? Hey, it's been a while.
Can you stop bothering my family?
What are you talking about?
Don't play dumb with me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm at my brother's house right now.
Your brother's house? So, Susie is with you?
Yes, that's right. You know what that means, right?
Wait, don't tell me she showed you my messages.
Yep, I read everything.
Seriously?
You're still the same old scumbag. You know that?
Shut up. You're the real scumbag. You got jealous when I got a boyfriend and now you divorced me because the kids aren't yours. I'm the one who's suffering because of your selfishness. You know that?
So it's all my fault, not yours?
Every damn thing is your fault. You're so immature.
Oh god. Look who's talking. I read that you mentioned to Susie about the kids.
That's none of your business now.
Even though they're not mine, I wanted to do something for them, so I contacted your brother.
My brother?
I heard you and your brother weren't close, and your parents passed away 8 years ago. Sounds like things have been tough since then.
How did you know that?
Your brother told me everything.
Oh my god.
I had no choice but to ask for help from him. I'm upset about the kids being pushed around by their terrible mother.
What does that have to do with my brother?
You got dumped by your boyfriend, right?
So what?
Mia, you're not in the mental stage where you can take care of the kids.
Shut up. It's none of your business what I do.
For the sake of the kids, please don't act any more stupid.
Hey, Charles!
Now what?
My brother came to my house with a social worker.
That's good.
Why do you keep ruining my life?
We're trying to protect the kids. From what I heard from your brother, it was obvious that you were not feeling the kids. I even saw the picture of the house.
It's all your fault. Now they took the kids and I need to go to rehab.
That's good. You need that.
I'm not a drug addict or anything. I don't need any rehab.
You should be thankful that there are still some people trying to help you.
Shut up. It's my life and I choose what I want to do.
Don't forget that your life choices are affecting your kids.
I don't think so.
Well, I hope you become a better mother.
I am already the best mother.
Good luck with your life, Mia.
I was completely shocked to learn that all her kids were from that affair she had. What's even more surprising is that each one has a different dad. According to Charles, Mia's brother brought a social worker to Mia's house, revealing the neglectful conditions of both the house and the children. Now, all the children reside with Mia's brother's family, where they are being nurtured as if they were his own. The children endured hardships they didn't deserve. My heartfelt hope is that they receive the love and care denied to them by Mia. Meanwhile, Mia's decision to be apart from her children made her feel very lonely. And she realized how important they are to her. Mia is now actively engaged in parenting classes and therapy, striving each day to become a better mother. For me, I'm busy every day taking care of my firstborn while I cherish every moment with my child. Even though Mia has struggled with raising 5 kids, I still believe she can grow and be a great mom again. I wish her all the best on her journey.
I'll take the clothes and watch for now. I'm her daughter, so it's okay if I take them, right?
What? You're back?
I'm free to come to my parents' house whenever I want. Are you out somewhere?
I have to go to the city office and the bank and take care of all kinds of stuff. I have to do it all by myself because you wouldn't come home. You disrespectful bitch.
I see. Where did you hide the bad money? I can't find it all.
Why do you need that?
Because it's half and half too, right? We're the only 2 kids.
It disappeared with the funeral expenses. How much do you think it cost?
I thought you would at least give me some money for the trip.
You have at least that much, don't you?
Oh, you have the death certificate and everything. I thought you were lying.
Of course not.
I asked around the neighborhood. They all said they were at the funeral, so you weren't lying.
You really had your doubts?
Yeah, I did. I guess I was wrong about the person I saw. She's really gone.
Yes, she is. I've been telling you that from the beginning.
I know some of my friends went. I should thank them.
Do that.
So, how much insurance is there?
Are you in that kind of trouble?
Why do you think so?
Because you keep talking about money.
I'm just checking. You want to take what you can get, don't you? They say that money is the biggest problem in situations like this. I wanted to get it out of the way.
Unfortunately, she didn't have any.
No way!
I bet you couldn't afford to pay the premiums.
It's a lonely old age, isn't it?
Maybe one of us should have gotten married and given her some grandkids or something.
Being single at 35 is definitely a sin.
What are you talking about? You're only 2 years older than me. Being single at 33 is a sin enough.
I love my job.
And by job, you mean being an unsuccessful theater actress? I hear you're basically working part-time.
Well, yeah, so it wouldn't hurt to have some money.
Well, that's too bad. It was all I could do to pay for the funeral.
Still, I didn't know she had such a nice watch.
I heard she bought it with Dad's insurance money. She said she wanted to be able to have him with her all the time.
She was more of a romantic than I thought. I didn't know that. She must have taken very good care of it. It's still beautiful.
You want it? Take it.
You sure?
Go ahead. I'll give you half of the money after I get rid of the house. But it will take some time. I don't even know if it will sell.
Okay, got it.
Do you believe me now?
Sort of. I mean, with this much evidence to back it up?
I'll be home in about 2 hours. Do you want to stay?
No, I'm busy, so I'm gonna go.
Okay, don't be a stranger.
Okay. By the way, when are you moving to Brooklyn?
Huh?
You bought a nice apartment. I'm so jealous that you and Mom live together. I want to be part of it.
What are you talking about? Mom's gone. You realized that, didn't you? I thought you finally grasped the truth. Have you lost your mind again?
One of my classmates is a total weirdo.
What are you talking about?
There's this woman who goes to people's funerals and doesn't even bring flowers, but just chows down and leaves.
That's terrible. What about it?
I heard from a friend from school that she was there at the funeral, so I thought I'd thank her when I went home the other day. So I went to see her.
Wow, what a sense of duty.
And she didn't disappoint me. She's a weirdo.
What?
She took a picture of inside the coffin.
Huh? Oh my god, when did she do that?
She said they were told that Mom was badly injured in the accident and not to open the casket. It seemed like they were trying to scare everyone, but that didn't seem to work on the weirdo. Instead, it made her want to open it to see something scary. A delinquent's behavior is hard for ordinary people to understand. And then she showed me the picture.
Are you trying to say that the face is different?
It's a different person. It wasn't Mom.
Sometimes their face swells up and they look like a different person. She was badly injured in the accident, so it's only natural that her face looked different from when she was alive.
But that one is too different. She didn't lose that much weight.
You haven't seen her for a while, so you don't know her.
The lady next to me, she said she was as plump as ever right before.
Different people see things differently.
What are you hiding?
You're the one who's suspicious.
Whose funeral was it?
Will you stop it? I'm still recovering from the loss of my mother. I can't believe how much she changed from the incident either. It's hard to believe that was Mom, but there's no mistake. Don't be weird.
I knew you wouldn't admit it, so I checked it all out.
What can an unemployed person do?
Even if I'm unemployed, I have a lot of friends, theater people.
What's a few people with a lot of free time going to do?
You don't know how strong a bunch of bored people can be, do you? After I found Mom in Queens, I had one of my junior troop mates follow her.
What? What's that? I didn't know that.
I didn't tell you. She got in a taxi bound for Brooklyn, so I hurriedly got my friend in the taxi. Anyway, I gave him all the money I had.
Yeah, so? What's the point of following someone who wasn't Mom? What a waste of money.
Really? I confirmed she went into a small apartment in Brooklyn, a person from Boston. If she was going to Brooklyn, it would be a trip, right? Then she would usually stay in a hotel, right?
I don't know, maybe that person went to a friend's house.
Well, we know where she is.
You're wasting your time.
So, here's the great part.
Enough. I don't have time for your delusions. I guess you do when you have nothing to do but fantasize. I'm sorry, I'm busy.
I'm almost done. Just hear me out. That weirdo friend says that the woman in the coffin looks just like the homeless woman who used to live in front of a supermarket.
You know, who'd remember a homeless woman's face? She's just talking shit.
Don't take a weirdo for granted. She even begs the homeless for food. She's hated even in that neighborhood.
What?
The one who gave her the most was a homeless person named Daisy. She insists that's the person in the coffin. She said she remembered her face because she was so beautiful for a homeless person. So she took a picture of the person in the coffin and kept a record of it. So she kept proof that the person in the coffin was Daisy.
What kind of evidence is that? Who would believe such a delinquent statement?
That's right, she's been involved with the police many times. She said if she went, they wouldn't believe her.
That's for sure.
So I decided to go.
What?
The person in that coffin wasn't my mother. I saw her and I confirmed that she lives in Brooklyn. That's all you need to know.
You're an idiot. That's not enough to get them to move. You're not as bad as a delinquent, but you're a bored theater group member with no social credibility either. There's no way the police will investigate such a delusional story.
I wonder. We also got fingerprints from the person who lives in Brooklyn.
Huh?
Well, I just picked up a discarded plastic bottle.
That's illegal.
I just picked up trash.
You want money? How much to keep your mouth shut?
That's a fat insurance payout, huh? I mean, are you going to admit it?
Just tell me how much, then go the hell away.
I don't want your money.
You wanted it so bad before.
If I didn't act like that, there would have been no reason for me to come over to the house.
Did you do it on purpose?
Yes, I did. I'm still an actress. I'm not famous, though. I looked like a spoiled sister looking for inheritance or insurance money, didn't I?
If you don't want the money, what do you want?
The truth. I want the truth.
If I tell you, will you keep your mouth shut?
Okay.
Really?
If any of my relatives become a criminal, it would screw up my future.
That's true.
So, how did it happen?
It was the middle of the night. We were at the scene of an accident involving a homeless woman. It was a hit-and-run accident, and there was no one around. I panicked and tried to call an ambulance. Mom stopped me.
Why?
This is me, she said. She wanted me to pretend she was dead. So I did as Mom said. I had a funeral and pretended she was dead.
So why? Pretending to be dead with someone else's body? That's like some kind of a plot from a novel. What did she want to do?
Mom was in a lot of debt. I was helping her pay her bills, but she was borrowing from suspicious sources too. She kept paying it back, but it just wouldn't go away.
Why would she have debt?
Well, it was the usual drinking and gambling. She was out drinking every night and playing pachinko until they closed.
Why didn't you stop her? Couldn't you have done something about it before it got so bad?
I tried to stop her, but she wouldn't listen. She's so stubborn in her old age.
I see, but that doesn't mean this is a good idea.
I know, but she's even been going and borrowing money in my name. They even came to my office to collect. There was no way I could rely on you, a poor theatre group actress. I had no choice.
But you know what?
Oh, it's okay for you, right? Just ignore your parents. Chasing your dreams, doing what you love, and I'm the only one who's getting the short end of the stick. Couldn't you have done something about it, or didn't you stop her? You're in no position to talk. You left Mom and me and went off to do what you wanted, and that's what got me in this mess.
I really feel bad, you know?
That's the truth. Are you satisfied now? If you want to go to the police, go ahead.
Yeah, I'll go.
Huh? Wouldn't you usually say you're not going?
No, I usually wouldn't, because everything you just said is a lie.
Where do you get that?
Mom told me everything.
I don't know what she said, but she's lying. She's trying to make me look bad to protect herself. She's the kind of woman who gets into a lot of debt and tries to avoid it by pretending to be sick. She doesn't mind at all making her daughter look bad.
You're the one who tried to get the insurance money by pretending that your mother died. It was also you who sent her away to a small apartment in Brooklyn.
Don't be fooled by the delusions of an old woman.
Mom was crying. She said she didn't want to do it. She said it was horrible to the person who died and that she couldn't face me.
Just leave me alone. Bye.
That's not how it works. She's going to have to live in hiding from now on.
She doesn't have long to live, so who cares?
That's terrible. I never realized how controlling you were. I had no idea. It's definitely my fault for chasing my dreams and not taking care of my family. So I'll take responsibility and expose your sins.
My sins? Everything you're saying is just a fantasy. What proof do you have?
You're right. Mom's so mechanically challenged, she can't even use a smartphone. But the memento Dad left her. Did you know that she could use the voice recorder?
Huh?
Do you know why I'm holding out on you when I have conclusive evidence? Because you're her daughter, for Christ's sake.
Where's the voice recorder?
I took it. I didn't want Mom to be a target.
Give it to me.
I'm not giving it to you. I shut it when I heard it. Bitch, if you want to live, you're going to have to do what I say. You're a person who doesn't exist in this world? Take this money and go?
That's...
How is she supposed to live with only 50,000? If she doesn't have a social security number or identification, she can't even work.
What a pain in the ass.
Huh?
Of course I wished she would just go away and die somewhere. She doesn't have long to live anyway, and it's hard for her feeling guilty even if she lives. So just give her 50,000 to play around with and have fun till she dies.
What are you? I don't even want to think of you as my sister.
You don't have to. I don't even consider you my sister either.
You did all this for a mere 360,000 in insurance money.
Mere? This money will put an end to a life of being chased by loan sharks. Of course I was desperate.
But that doesn't mean you can't tell the difference between what's right and wrong.
If I could, I wouldn't be doing it. If you hadn't run into that old hag, it would have all worked out. Oh, this really sucks. I did everything I could to keep you from finding out, and you just happened to get in the way.
I know you lied about calling me before the funeral. You didn't want me to see what was in the casket.
That's right. I went to a lot of trouble to get my relatives not to call you, okay? And now it's all for nothing.
Their insurance money will be returned.
I don't have it anymore. I paid back the loans.
Not having the money won't solve the problem. It'll go to court and the police will get you.
Please, will you help me?
I don't think so. It's easier to hide in jail than play tag with the loan sharks. You little shit. You were always a drag. I never respected you either. You're always so cynical with your empty eyes. I stayed away from our house because of you, but now I regret it. I hate myself for not noticing what was happening to Mom. If I'd noticed sooner, none of this would have happened. Well, where shall I run away to? You don't have any more money, do you? Yes, I do. I sold our parents' house. What? Of course, they're gone, so see you later. Wait! Did she think she could escape from the police? If so, she's pretty stupid, and getting caught in one day is even more stupid. I didn't observe the trial, so I don't know much about it. It looks like she's going to be in prison for some type of crime. I think she's guilty of insurance fraud and falsifying the insurance documents. I got my parents' house back safely. However, there is no way I can go back to my parents' house because of the neighbors' prying eyes. I sold my parents' house and moved in with my mother in New York. My weirdo classmate and I held a small funeral for the homeless woman. My mother couldn't disobey my sister. I asked her why. She said she had been threatened with harm by Laura. I was being protected without knowing it. I feel my mother's strong love for me now. This time I will protect my mother.
Thank you. You're so bright and fun to be around. It's a dream come true to marry you.
It's not a dream. I'm going to talk to your parents as soon as possible.
Really? Well, I'll ask my parents about their schedule and get back to you.
Okay, I'll let you know.
Sean? I know it's past the appointed time, but are you lost? I don't know where you live. I'll pick you up. Sean, you're available, right? Call me.
What do you want?
What? You were supposed to say your wedding greetings to my parents today.
I was, but I'm not doing that anymore.
Huh?
That's not happening, is it?
What was that?
Your house and your parents are falling apart.
Did you come to my house by any chance?
Yeah, I did. You know, the three of us were standing on the front porch. I was so stunned. I can't marry a poor person.
I don't know what you are talking about.
So, you know, with you guys living in that shabby house, I mean, we really can't be a family.
Sean?
You're poor, but to fit in with me, you wear brand name clothes.
What?
You always wore brand name clothes even though you had a quiet personality.
Those are the brands I like. I was influenced by my mother, and we even share some of them. It's not that I was trying to fit in with you or anything like that.
Even your mother was pushing you to do that? What a family. Can't believe I fell for that.
Fooled?
You came on to me to be my future wife, right?
Huh? Sean, what are you talking about?
I'm sorry, but I'm not into gold diggers. I'll marry a woman more suitable for me as president. I'm breaking off the engagement with you.
Wait, you're saying you're breaking off the engagement because my parents' house is in shambles? Just because of that? You're saying that our relationship never existed?
Because, think about it. My dad is the president of the company, and I'm the vice president. It's embarrassing and unfashionable to have my wife's parents' house looking like that, right? What about my position?
This house was my grandparents', so sure, it's old. But breaking off an engagement because of a house?
It's not just the house.
What?
Your parents too. Why are they so poor? I'm too embarrassed to invite them to the wedding.
Stop saying bad things about my parents. They're the two people I respect the most.
Your parents?
My parents are not poor. They just live a modest life. They just want to relax at home. They chose clothes made of materials that don't constrict.
You want to marry me so badly?
Huh?
Of course you do. If you marry the future president of the company, your future is set, isn't it? Of course, you wouldn't want to pass up a chance like this, huh?
I don't want to marry you for that reason. You were cheerful, fun, and reliable. I thought that if I married someone like that, we could build a warm family.
That's such a lie.
Huh?
You really wanted to marry the company president, didn't you? So you could have an easy life? If you become Mrs. President, your parents will have a better life than they do now. I know what you're thinking.
That's terrible. That's not what I meant. I wanted to marry you because I loved you with all my heart.
You just love the president, not me, huh?
Why do you say that?
Because it really does sound like something a poor person would think. I'm disappointed.
I'm the one who should be disappointed. Why should I be treated like a poor person by you? Why do you have to make fun of my grandmother's house and my parents?
Huh? You're snapping back at me at everything I say? Give me a break.
I can't believe you judge people just by their houses, their possessions, or their clothes. I didn't think you were such a scumbag. I don't think I could be happy married to you. You're welcome to break off the engagement.
What? You're such a bigot. Know your place, damn beggar. I'm sorry your Cinderella story couldn't come true. Ha 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 ha. Poor people will be poor people. You should look for a marriage partner who fits your means. Someone who will give you a shabby house and your parents.
I really can't believe you. If I knew you were really like this, I don't know why I didn't see it sooner. I'd like to ask you something.
What's the matter, you pleb? You're still hung up on me? Not going to marry you no matter how much you cry yourself to sleep.
It's not that.
Are you asking me how you can be my wife? Then you can't do it no matter how you try.
Who the hell would want to marry you?
So, you want me to lend you money or something? Of course you do. I guess you missed the point when I broke off my engagement to you. It's sad that you'll have to live in poverty for the rest of your life.
What are you talking about?
I know you want to make your parents happy, so find someone else.
No, I'm not. For the record, I'm not poor. And you're very delusional.
Yeah. Whatever you say. So, what is it you want to ask me?
My friend told me, did you walk around town with any other woman besides me? I know this was before you broke off the engagement, but he says it was definitely you. Are you sure?
Oh, you mean Sarah?
Sarah?
It's true.
You're dating me, but you've been seeing other women?
Yeah, that's right. Ha ha ha. What can I say? Women like to be around me. Ha ha ha.
How much of a piece of shit are you?
Sarah's father owns a company. He's the type of president you can rely on. It's a win-win for me and the company if we get along. She's the perfect woman to marry, so I kept her. You're poor, so I'm glad I kept her.
You mean you were two-timing me?
Is that what you're calling it? I don't blame you for hiding the fact that you were poor. I didn't see it coming either. Now I'm dating Sarah with dignity. It's natural to want to marry a woman who has many advantages for you, isn't it?
Huh? That's so sad. How selfish can you be? I'm sorry for Sarah. I bet she doesn't know your true nature. A marriage like that will never work.
What the hell do you think you're saying? Don't call me selfish because you missed your chance. Stop dragging us down with you.
I'm not being selfish. I'm glad I found out you were such a scumbag before I married you. I really would have regretted it.
You're the one that should be regretting it. Don't make me laugh. You'll have to live in poverty for the rest of your life.
I told you I'm not poor. Whatever. I guess it's time for you to get your head out of your ass.
Huh? What are you being so cocky about? That's enough.
You know about A Manufacturing, don't you?
Of course I do. A Manufacturing is a major customer of ours. If we jeopardize our relationship with A, we'll go bankrupt for sure. Well, I can't even imagine that happening though. Why are you asking me that?
A Manufacturing is going to cut their contract with your company. That's big trouble for you, isn't it?
Quit joking around with me. You really thought I would believe a story like that?
It's not a lie. I think it's true.
In the first place, how do you, a pleb, even know about A Manufacturing company? You're trying to embarrass me with some random made-up story, aren't you?
I'm not making this up.
Are you harassing me? It doesn't work like that, you know. Our company and A Manufacturing have been working with each other for a long time. It won't fall apart, not even a little bit.
That's right. You're so confident about this, huh?
Isn't it obvious? It's a relationship my father built up over a long time. There's no way the contract would be terminated.
I don't think the business world is that simple. You shouldn't have such baseless confidence.
I don't need to hear that from you. I'm the next president of the company. How can I run a company if I don't have confidence? You poor people wouldn't know what it takes though, would you?
Well, you can think what you want to think.
Who the hell do you think you are?
Think that way while you still can, okay?
It's none of your business. Don't text me about your stupid make-believe stories anymore. It's annoying.
I don't plan to.
Hey, what's this all about? You want to explain? What were you planning? Don't ignore me.
Will you stop talking out of your ass? What the hell is wrong with you? Didn't you say something about no more texts?
Shut up. What the hell did you do to me?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Don't play dumb with me. A Manufacturing said they're terminating our contract. You said something like that the other day, didn't you? What did you do?
I see. A Manufacturing is a big client of yours, isn't it? You're in a lot of trouble, huh? So, what happened?
What do you mean, what happened? You did something, didn't you? It was definitely you. Otherwise, there's no way a poor person would have known about A Manufacturing.
You just assumed that on your own, didn't you? I kept telling you I'm not poor.
Huh? Did you really set this up?
Stop saying I set this up. I didn't do anything.
Then how did you know about A Manufacturing? How come our company's contract was terminated without notice? That's crazy, no matter how you look at it, right?
You want to know? I could tell you.
I knew it was you. What in the world are you going to do about it?
I didn't do anything. It was my father's decision.
Huh? Why is your father suddenly in the picture? How can a poor person have such outlandish fantasies? I'm surprised. I don't care about your father. Tell me the truth.
It's the truth. You said he was a big client, but you don't really know anything about my father.
What? How long are you going to keep up with this nonsense?
My father is the president of A Manufacturing. He's not a poor man.
Huh? Don't be silly. Your father was poor and wore tattered clothes. He's not the boss.
They weren't tattered. My parents are thrifty. They just don't waste money on themselves. They've always been frugal. I have a lot of respect for them.
That's because they're poor, right? You're not thrifty. You just can't spend money.
My father is a different person at work. He sprays his hair to keep it in place. He wears expensive brand suits with a fresh look. He's particular about his appearance, especially when he's meeting with clients.
Huh.
Well, he always styles his hair like Hugh Jackman. Of course, his face is different though.
What? Does he always wear suits from London?
Oh, they're my father's favorite. He wears them a lot. My father's not poor. He's just a man who separates work from life.
But how can a CEO live in such a shabby house? He can't even invite a single employee to stay in that shabby house.
I told you, that house was my grandparents' house. We're in the process of renovating the house. I say renovating, but it's actually just torn down and rebuilt. It's like a new house.
What? So you're saying there are two houses?
Well, my grandparents passed away, so that's what it is now. That land was given to my father. So I'm living in my grandparents' house until the house is rebuilt. When I get married, the land my grandparents lived on, he's going to give it to us when I get married.
That's a lie. So you told the boss to terminate the contract? Are you trying to get back at me? What a woman.
I would never do such a thing. But he's my father, so of course he knows about the broken engagement. How can a father who had his daughter dumped for some stupid reason have a good impression of the other guy?
Is that supposed to be me?
You said you were coming to say hello. I've been telling my parents what kind of man you are, so...
So they knew I was the next president of our company?
Of course. You're the son of the president of an old business partner. When I told him why I broke off the engagement, he was furious about it. He said, how can such a flimsy person be the president of a company?
You're lying. Why didn't you explain my story to him?
Huh? Because it's not true. A scumbag like you? There's nothing to explain. Besides, I told him that you were dating Sarah for insurance.
Why are you telling him such a thing? It's going to tarnish my image even more.
Of course I'd tell him. He's my father. Plus, he's actually worried about me, unlike someone else.
Oh no. How could you do this to me?
Then, my father's face turned red. I can't do any more business with a company that has a guy like that. He was yelling and yelling.
What the fuck?
The next day, he called them to terminate the contract. My father acts so fast, doesn't he? I'm always amazed at how fast he makes decisions.
Oh no. AIM Manufacturing accounts for most of our business. If they terminate the contract, our company will go bankrupt soon. I told you.
That's your problem, isn't it? And I have nothing to do with you anymore.
You're responsible too.
Huh? Stop joking around. You've done terrible things to us to begin with, haven't you? You made fun of my house and my parents a lot, and treated me like a poor person. There's no way I would forgive you.
Don't say that.
I think you deserve to have your contract terminated.
This sucks.
Well, you're the one who got punished.
Erica, I'm sorry. This is enough of a punishment. So, will you ask your father to cancel the termination of our contract?
Why me? I told you I had nothing to do with this.
Don't say that. There are a lot of employees in my company. If we go bankrupt, what will happen to all of them?
I told you it's none of my business. I'm not the CEO. I'm not even an employee of the company.
But you're the boss's daughter, right? I'm asking you to do something about it. It's about the livelihood of everyone in our company. Please, you gotta help us.
So, you don't care that I or my parents got hurt?
Huh?
My parents regretted inviting you to my grandparents' house. Because they invited you to this house, they said you ruined my marriage. Do you know how they felt? Do you know how sad I was? Your selfish thoughts and behavior made our family feel like this.
I'm sorry.
I can't forgive you for making fun of my parents and hurting them. You're like a child.
Erica, I'm sorry.
No matter how sorry you are, I'm not going to forgive you. I hope you learn your lesson and think about what you've done.
Erica, please. You might not.
loser. I'm not lying. It's not good to accuse someone without checking the evidence. Alex seemed to be trying to cover for you by saying that. But you signed the divorce papers just as I told you. I was right. You loser, get out of our life. I see. I wanted to give you one last chance. The last chance? I don't care if you believe me or not anymore. Huh? That's enough. Excuse me. What the hell is this? Well, if the divorce is finalized, I don't care about anything else. I will make sure that Alex's old room is clean and tidy. He can come home whenever. Paige, I just finished work. Thanks for your hard work. I saw the text you sent me. I guess it didn't work. Yeah, well, I thought I'd given her one last chance. She has accumulated decades of lousy temperament. Even I couldn't handle it. Are you okay? After all, she's your mother. Are you sure? Yeah, don't worry about me. I'm fine. Actually, a part of me feels good about it. After all, my dad's on the verge of a mental breakdown because of my mom. She's a monster. No one can change her mind. She thinks her way or the highway. I see. I appreciate your concern. I've already over it. I'm fine. Yeah, okay. I'll see you at the new place then. Yes, I'm leaving home now. Paige, what is this all about? I thought you were divorced, but Alex never came home. I went to the house today to check on him, but I couldn't use my key. Not just that, your neighbor told me that there's no one living there.
are you suddenly asking this?
Ugh, who cares about your plans? I'm asking you, so you should prioritize me. Any normal girlfriend would.
Who cares? Are you serious? I should drop everything just to drive you around?
That's right. It's obvious you should help when I'm in trouble. You're so cold if you can't do this much for your boyfriend.
This isn't about being cold. I want to value my time too, and I can't comply with your selfish demands.
You're really self-centered lately. Something's wrong with you for refusing my request. What's the point of being together?
Self-centered? I could say the same to you. I have my own life, and I'm not planning to be your personal chauffeur.
You don't have to put it like that. This is important to me too. I need a car to meet my friends.
Why don't you take a taxi or rent a car? I don't see why you need to rely on me.
Taxis cost money. Your car is free, so you should be more considerate.
Considerate? You really only think about yourself. I'm tired of talking about this. Figure it out yourself.
Fine, whatever. You just don't want to help me. I'm really disappointed in you.
Feel free to be disappointed. I'm going to enjoy my plans. Good luck with yours.
Forget it. I'll ask my friends instead. I was wrong to ask you.
Yeah, do that. Bye.
Hey, you've been looking plain lately, don't you think? Why don't you put in more effort? To be honest, I don't find you attractive anymore.
Excuse me? I don't get why you're suddenly saying this. What's your standard for plain?
I'm just sharing my thoughts. I'm in the mood for someone with a more glamorous vibe lately. Why don't you try harder?
Try harder at what? What exactly do you expect from me? And are you making any effort to change yourself?
I'm fine as I am. Men don't need to try as hard as women. It's normal for you to try to satisfy me.
That's completely self-centered. A relationship where I just serve you won't work.
See, this negative attitude is why I'm losing interest. You should be more agreeable.
By agreeable, you mean following your selfish demands? If that's what you want, I'm not the person for you.
Fine, whatever then. I was stupid to expect anything from you.
I never felt any expectations from you anyway. There's no point talking about this anymore. Do whatever you want.
You really have no charm. Other girls would try harder for me.
And maybe this attitude is why others get fed up with you too. You should really take a look at yourself.
What the hell? There's nothing wrong with me. You're the one who needs to try harder.
No point continuing this conversation. It's a waste of time talking to someone who only makes one-sided arguments.
Whatever. I won't expect anything from you anymore. Do as you please if that makes you happy. Nancy, do you have a moment?
What's up? Did something happen at work?
Well, this is sudden, but pack your things and leave today. There's no reason for you to be in the house anymore.
Wait a minute. What is this? Why are you suddenly saying this? I just got back home from work and was about to make dinner. This is too sudden. I don't understand. I can't be mentally prepared for such an important conversation out of nowhere. Explain yourself. What are you thinking?
I'm serious. It's been decided that you'll move out. There's no reason or value in living with you anymore.
Decided? Who exactly decided this? What right do you have to make such important decisions without consulting me? Are you talking about ending our living together? I think we need to discuss this more carefully. There must be a reason, right?
Yeah, that's right. Our cohabitation is over. What else is there to discuss? There's no room for interpretation.
I don't understand. This isn't something you can end so easily, is it? Do you realize how long we've been living together? At least tell me a convincing reason. I can't agree to this without one. Isn't that basic courtesy?
Well, you're right. You'll find out eventually anyway, so I might as well tell you. Actually, I have a new girlfriend, and I've decided to start a new life with her. I'm getting married next month, so you need to leave right now.
What the hell? I thought I was your girlfriend. We've been together since we were 20, living together for 10 years.
Our 10-year living arrangement is over.
Oh, I see. So you cheated and now you're marrying the other woman. You've been planning this while ignoring my existence.
My mind is already made up. She's more important to me than you now. That's why I decided to marry her. That's my answer. Oh, and one more thing. She's moving in with me tomorrow, so you need to pack up and leave right now. That's all. Well, that's what ending our living arrangement means. You understand the reason for breaking up now, right?
I see. Wow, I'm really shocked. I never expected to hear this kind of thing at a time like this. What about all my precious time? We've been together since we were 20, and I've supported you all this time. So this is what it feels like to be truly betrayed.
My bad. But hey, what can you do? You're hitting 30 and you're kind of at your limit, right? My new girlfriend's way younger.
Oh, so it's an age thing. But doesn't everyone get older? Is she some magical being who stays forever young?
Well, she's special, alright? She's younger, cuter, and she's 22, you know? Plus, she's the daughter of my company's CEO. Perfect, right?
The CEO's daughter? Hold up. Did you say it's the CEO of your company?
Yup. Her name's Sophie, by the way. She's super cute and sweet. And get this, she's an only child. If her dad approves, I could be the next CEO.
Ah, now I get it. What a conveniently perfect scenario.
What's with that tone? Are you jealous? You could just congratulate me.
Oh, I'm not jealous. It's just funny to hear she's the CEO's daughter.
Don't laugh, man. I've hit the jackpot with this marriage, so be a little envious.
I have something I needed to tell you, but if we're breaking up, guess it's not necessary.
What?
Never mind, I'll leave right away.
Tonight, got it? Don't even think about begging me to stay.
Okay, but you'll regret this, you know.
Bet I won't. If you're still there tomorrow morning, I'm kicking you out without mercy.
Yeah, got it. I'll leave, don't worry. I'll drop the key in the mailbox when I go. Happy?
Damn right. I'll change the locks first thing in the morning. Can't have you coming back all clingy.
Oh, right. There's one thing I should mention.
What now? It's probably some stupid thing. Just spit it out.
We'll be seeing each other at work in a few days. Just be prepared for that.
Why? What are you saying? Do you have something to do with my company now?
Well, you'll see soon enough. Details all become clear when the time comes.
Come on, give me specifics. Are we starting some kind of business deal? Are you scheming something?
Keep guessing. Let's just say your company's future might be changing a bit. Alright then, bye for now. Let's both move on to new lives.
Hey, what the hell's going on? Nancy, you're seeing this message, right? Don't you dare ignore me.
Oh, what's up?
Don't play dumb.
What are you so worked up about?
I don't know what's going on. This company is in financial trouble and is getting acquired by X Corporation. And of all people, it's you. I mean, how did this even happen? This doesn't make any sense at all. This is just impossible. You must have known something about this, right?
It was announced exactly as I said. My company is acquiring your company. Your company was struggling financially, so it was inevitable. Plus, this merger is causing a major shakeup in our management team. And the new CEO chosen for this role is me.
No. It's a joke, right? So what happens to my girlfriend's dad? He's the current CEO.
Your original headquarters will now function as one of our branches. I've already discussed it with him, and he'll be taking the position of branch manager.
Hey, how did you end up in this position? This is crazy.
Oh, didn't I mention? X Corporation's founder and first CEO was my maternal grandfather. I've always had connections.
Holy cow! Why didn't you tell me something so important all this time?
I didn't hide anything. Just being the founder's grandchild doesn't automatically make you the next CEO. Don't misunderstand. My parents work in completely different industries. I just became interested in my grandpa's business and joined. I worked hard to get to this position. The previous CEO was actually chosen from senior management, not by bloodline. So my selection was purely based on merit. Among the CEO candidates, I competed and was ultimately chosen. Got it?
Come on, I had no idea. I never expected you'd end up in this leadership position. Totally caught me off guard.
Well, these things happen. Let me be clear. Don't get the wrong idea. Understand exactly how I got to this position.
What the hell? You're kind of like the CEO's daughter then. And you kept this from your boyfriend for over 10 years.
Technically, I'm the founder's grandchild, and I didn't see the point in telling you this. In a merit-based environment, people will scrutinize you even more closely.
Sure, but having the boss's family inside the company still gives you some advantages.
For someone with thoughts like yours, it was right not to tell you, and breaking up was the best decision.
Nancy, I've got some great news. You can't stop thinking about me, right?
Excuse me?
Get ready to be happy. Listen up. I'm divorcing Sophie, so I'm giving us another shot. Let's get back together.
Huh? Wait, are you seriously saying this right now?
Dead serious. We're getting back together. When should I meet your parents? We gotta make sure your family's on board. Especially your grandpa, the founder of X Corporation. I want to show him I'm legit.
Hold on. What legit? This is too insane and I can't keep up. Just because you're divorcing Sophie doesn't mean I'm thinking about marriage.
Come on. We broke up only 2 months ago and you still love me, right? That's way too short a time to forget about me. I'm reaching out because I want to respond to your feelings. Isn't this a great plan?
Wait a second. I never said anything like that. In fact, I have zero lingering feelings for you. We've only seen each other once, right after the merger when I visited your office. And that was strictly business.
No way. Don't be so cold. You still have feelings for me, right? It's only been a couple of months.
Love you? Absolutely not. I hate you. Actually, I completely despised you the moment I found out about your cheating.
Wait, what? Are you serious right now? I already told my colleagues we're getting back together. It kind of made it sound like a done deal.
Jeez, are you aware you just dug your own grave? Why would I go along with your delusional fantasies? For me, you're already ancient history. You have no place in my future.
Oh, come on, don't be so harsh. I'm truly sorry and I promise to treat you right from now on.
Then start by correcting the misinformation you spread to everyone. Otherwise, you might trigger a compliance issue at the company.
Wait, don't say that. Please, just give me a chance.
Go correct it right now.
So, there's absolutely no chance?
Nada. If you leave this misunderstanding hanging, it could become a compliance violation. So please, stop spreading ridiculous rumors.
Seriously, I even agreed to give Sophie more than the standard divorce settlement. Wasted money to become single. Hey, I'm confused. What's going on here? You know everything, don't you?
What are you talking about?
What's this all about? Is it true that Sophie's dad, who I thought would just be a branch manager, is becoming a managing director at headquarters next month?
Why are you asking me to confirm this? You could easily check this yourself or ask your supervisor, couldn't you?
You're the CEO and I know your contact info, so using it effectively is obvious, right? I just thought this was the kind of situation where you should rely on an ex.
That's not because I'm your ex, but because I happen to be a CEO. And don't use me conveniently while ignoring your own mistakes.
Just tell me, why was he chosen as a managing director? Give me the reason.
Didn't you hear about this during the merger announcement? Didn't he himself explain this to you?
Oh, to be honest, I didn't really pay attention.
Right. X Corporation had been planning to create a managing director position from the start. But he's a cautious guy. He said he couldn't take a position without fully understanding the company's principles. Plus, as a reflection on his previous management failures, he chose to return to the field and get back to basics. As a result, he proved his capabilities, so we approached him again.
What the hell? If I'd known this, I wouldn't have divorced Sophie. You've dragged me into this mess.
Seriously? You divorced her by your own choice.
But if he's being promoted, that's different. As a managing director, he'd have significant power. I could have risen in status as his son-in-law.
Wow, you're incredibly self-centered. That's totally a case of riding on someone else's coattails. Don't you feel embarrassed?
What's that supposed to mean? Are you making fun of me?
I'm not making fun of you. I'm just stating facts. X Corporation is a meritocracy. If you want power, earn it through your own achievements.
You're so cold, you know? You could have said that more gently.
Cold? As the CEO, I'm not here to coddle anyone based on personal feelings. That's how X Corporation operates. Got it? Then don't contact me again.
Hey, cut it out already. What the hell are you trying to do? Stop harassing me. Why am I getting fired? Are you trying to get revenge on me? Getting fired as payback for dumping you? This is ridiculous. Abuse of power. Unfair dismissal.
For crying out loud. How can you be so blind to your own actions? I'm struggling to understand. Your work behavior was clearly problematic. Inappropriate physical contact with other employees, especially female colleagues, and excessive communication. You should have already been informed about this by HR and your direct supervisor. There were warnings given beforehand. You ignored all of them. Given no improvement was seen, this disciplinary action is totally justified. Why don't you just admit that this is the result of your own actions? Take some time to reflect on yourself, instead of making excuses about power abuse and unfair dismissal.
Damn it. Why am I going through this? What did I even do? Am I really the bad guy? Why won't anyone try to understand me? Everyone's just trying to blame me.
Oh, I thought you'd say that. I actually had a chance to talk to Sophie. What I heard was pretty shocking.
What? Why are you talking to her in the first place? What happened between me and her doesn't concern you.
Think so? But you might be the one surprised. She said she had no idea you were living with me for 10 years or that you were cheating. Her reaction was memorable. She said, "Being married to such a scumbag was the lowest point of my life. I'm too embarrassed to tell anyone."
No way. Why bring this up now? I don't even believe she'd say something like that.
Oh, maybe you just didn't know her well. At the very least, she said she didn't even want to remember the time she spent with you.
Why do all the bad things always happen to me? Making it sound like I'm totally at fault. Can't someone just be on my side for once?
On your side? Oh, that's impossible. This is the result of your arrogance. Maybe consider how many people you've disappointed. Oh, and I went ahead and warned her in case you were planning to try getting back together. Don't get your hopes up.
Ugh, you didn't have to do that. What I do is none of your business.
Oh, did I hit a nerve? Do you still think you have a chance? You might want to give up on that idea.
Shut up. Like a cold woman like you, she's loving. If I say I want to get back together, she'll definitely welcome me back.
Sure. If that's what you think, why don't you go try and see if she'll actually take you back? But can you handle the consequences?
Shut up. What do you know?
Then never contact me again. My time is too valuable to keep listening to your whining. Goodbye.
Hey, you won't believe what just happened. I'm completely floored.
What now?
Sophie's married. Can you believe it? And she's pregnant with her new husband. How is it fair that she's moving on so easily, finding happiness, while I'm stuck in this mess? Life is so unfair.
Let me stop you right there. Why are you telling me this? I'm not interested in hearing your complaints. I have no obligation to listen to your whining. Why don't you figure that out already?
But I don't know what else to do. You're the only one who understands me. Who else am I supposed to talk to? I've got no one but you.
You want me to listen? Don't flatter yourself. I'm not your counselor, nor do I have any intention of being one. Your choices and actions led to this mess. I'm not cleaning it up for you. I've already had enough of being dragged into your drama. Oh, by the way, since we're on the topic, I should let you know. I got married recently. Not that it matters to you, but I figured I'd mention it. This officially ends any lingering connection between us.
Married? What the hell? You're joking, right? Oh, I had no idea you were seeing someone. Is this for real? You're telling me you had someone all this time and still kept messaging me? What kind of twisted game are you playing?
There's nothing twisted about it. Back when you were still at the company, I often had to interact with you professionally. I was advised that keeping a cordial distance was better than outright blocking you.
You actually followed that advice? I never even noticed.
It doesn't matter anymore. You're no longer at the company, and now that I'm married, staying in touch with an ex would be completely inappropriate. This is the last time you'll hear from me. don't contact me again. It'll be a waste of time.
Oh man. Hold on. How can you cut me off like an ice queen?
Ice Queen? This is a result of your actions. You betrayed me for years, and now that things aren't going your way, you think you can turn to me? Oh, that's absurd. I have no reason to put up with this anymore. This is truly the end.
Don't say that. I don't have anyone else but you.
Then it's time you start over and rebuild your life from scratch. Stop relying on others to fix your problems. If you don't change that, you'll end up in the same situation no matter where you go. Goodbye. This is really the last time we'll ever chat. Surprisingly, Terry managed to get hired by some company. Well, trying to climb back up from rock bottom isn't a bad thing. But what came after was so typical of him. At his new job, he went around bragging that he was once the son-in-law of a former CEO's daughter, acting like he was some kind of big deal. Naturally, his colleagues mocked him behind his back, calling him an empty shell of a man, while his bosses labeled him an oblivious troublemaker. Of course, he didn't realize any of this. He kept up his pretentious attitude, completely oblivious to how others viewed him. The breaking point came when he caused a major incident at work. He got overly familiar with a younger female colleague, going as far as to tell her, "If you get close to me, your work life will be easier." This baseless claim, unsurprisingly, made her uncomfortable. She reported the situation to her supervisor, and the truth came to light. The company took the issue seriously and fired him on the spot. A fitting outcome, don't you think? Now, I hear he's working as a temp at a small factory in his hometown. But even there, he hasn't learned his lesson and has been going around telling exaggerated stories like he used to work at a major company. And he had connections with top executives, leaving everyone around him exasperated. Apparently, he even tried to hit on the young sister of the factory's CEO. Not only did he fail, but the CEO scolded him and told him never to come back. Honestly, it's just ridiculous at this point, and I have zero interest in keeping tabs on his antics. As for me, I'm thoroughly enjoying my new life. I've started taking up some hobbies and trying out things I've always wanted to do. With a fulfilling personal life, I'm channeling even more energy into my work. The future looks brighter than ever.
Hey, Jacob. Where are you right now? Jacob, answer me.
Huh? Ellie? What's going on?
What do you mean, what's going on? Do you even know what time it is?
Oh no. It's already 8 in the morning.
Where are you right now? I've called you so many times since last night, but you never answered. And you didn't respond on WhatsApp either. When are you coming home?
Sorry. I passed out at a friend's place.
How much did you drink? I was really worried about you, you know. So, whose place were you at?
Michael's. You know him too, right?
If you went to Michael's place, you could have just come home. Our place isn't that far, is it?
Well, looks like I passed out at the bar. Michael was the one who got me a cab and took me home. The reunion was way more fun than I expected. I just kept drinking without realizing it.
I was really worried, thinking you might have gotten into an accident or something. Don't drink until you're unreachable.
Sorry. But I didn't think it'd get that wild. Michael wouldn't let go of the mic at karaoke, and I hadn't laughed that hard in a long time.
So in the end, you partied all night without even sending a message and didn't come home.
Yeah, my bad. But Michael kept saying just one more drink, and I thought, why not?
So you ended up taking a cab home. But seriously, you need to stop drinking so much. What would you do if something happened?
Don't worry so much.
What if you were wandering around drunk and got into an accident?
Come on, I never get into accidents. I've got good luck.
It's not about luck. I need you to take responsibility for yourself. If this keeps happening, it's exhausting for me, you know?
Yeah, I got it. I'll be careful next time.
You better. So when are you coming home today?
Well, I'll skip breakfast and take a nap before heading to work.
Work? It's Saturday, you know.
Oh, right. But I got called in because of some trouble.
What kind of trouble?
Oh, you know, the client's system suddenly went down. Even though it's my day off, I've got to handle it as a priority case.
System down? Do you even work in IT?
Well, not usually, but they asked me to help out this time. People always end up relying on me somehow.
Really? So what kind of system went down?
I think it was their inventory management system. They've got a big business partner, and it sounds like they need to process a ton of orders by the end of the month. And apparently, the system just stopped working out of nowhere.
I see.
It's not even my department, but everyone was saying that if I showed up, I could fix it.
Are you sure this is something that only you can handle?
Wait, are you doubting me, Ellie?
It just sounds a little strange to me.
What does?
I mean, if you knew you had to deal with a system issue, why would you get so drunk with your friends the night before?
It's not like I had a choice. The office only called me last night. I was planning to head home early, but the reunion was way more fun than I expected. So honestly, I'm glad you woke me up with your message on WhatsApp. Thanks to you, I'll probably make it on time.
Glad to hear that.
Anyway, I'll head straight home once I'm done with work. I'll be back by evening.
I see. I was hoping we could go shopping together since it's been a while.
Ah, sorry. I'll make sure we go next week.
You promise, right? I'll make something good for dinner to help with your hangover. Good luck with work. Jacob, are you working late again today?
Oh shoot, sorry. I forgot to text you again.
Come on, if you're going to be late, at least let me know. I've been waiting with dinner ready, you know.
My bad. I've got overtime again tonight, so just go ahead and eat without me.
You've been working overtime every day this week, right? Isn't that a bit too much?
It's not like I can do anything about it. If you have complaints, take them up with the company.
I'm just worried about you.
I'm fine, really.
But working late every night? Are you even getting any rest?
Well, it's been crazy busy lately. We've had one new project after another. Because of that, the client keeps bombarding us with questions nonstop. And this client is super picky, asking for updates over the smallest things.
Do you have to handle all of that yourself?
Yeah, it's my account, so I've got no choice. Every night, I'm stuck revising reports and presentation materials. On top of that, I need to coordinate with other departments to keep things moving. Honestly, without me, they wouldn't even know what to do.
Really? But staying this late every day can't be good for you. You should take some time to rest.
Yeah, I know. But right now, work has to come first. If I take a break, it'll just mess things up for everyone else. Just last week, I thought I'd finally wrapped up a high-priority client issue. And then, my manager dumped a new task on me. Honestly, everyone's exhausted, not just me. But there's still so much to do, and it feels like it's never going to end.
Can't you just inform the company that you're at your limit?
I wish I could, but saying that would make them lose trust in me, and it'd hurt my chances of getting promoted, right? My boss always tells me I'm the only one he can count on. It's kind of wild, but he really trusts me.
I see, but I'm really worried about you, Jacob.
I told you I'm fine. I make sure to sleep when work is done and I'm eating properly too.
Hey, Jacob, this really is all about work, right?
What else could it be about?
It's just that every single day...
Are you seriously thinking I'm cheating on you?
You're always on your phone, even when you're home. Are you hiding something from me?
Gosh, I'm checking work stuff. These days, all the work communication happens on my phone. Of course I'm going to be on it a lot. Man, Ellie, you've gotten annoying since we got married.
What?
Before we got married, you never made a big deal about me coming home late sometimes. But ever since we tied the knot, you've gotten so suspicious.
It's not suspicion. It's just that I care about you.
Come on, you're obviously doubting me. I've been working late every day, giving it my all, and now you're accusing me of cheating? I can't deal with this.
You don't have to say it like that.
Do you really think I'd have the time or energy to cheat with how busy I am? I've barely got time to sleep as it is. If I were going to cheat, I'd do it when I had more free time.
But Jacob, you're always coming home late, and now you're not even around on weekends. It makes me suspicious.
You know, maybe you're the one acting shady.
What's that supposed to mean?
You're suspicious of me because you've got something to hide.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, sure it is. Honestly, it's probably more likely that you'd cheat than I would. I mean, I'm barely home these days.
I'd never do something like that.
Look, if you're accusing someone, it's because you're thinking about it yourself. But I don't suspect you even when your work gets busy. Cheating isn't even on my radar. But you, it's different. People only suspect cheating if it's something they might do themselves.
I never cheat on you.
And now I wouldn't cheat on you either. Don't say things to others that you wouldn't want to hear yourself.
Sorry about that. It's just that I felt something was off with you lately.
If you've got time to worry about that, how about doing more around the house? You always let the laundry pile up, and your cleaning's half-hearted. Coming home to a messy place just makes me feel even more exhausted.
We both work, you know.
Yeah, but you get off work on time every day. If you're really that worried about me, why not start by taking care of things at home? Honey, it's pretty late and you're not home yet.
Jacob, what's going on?
What do you mean? I came home and you weren't there, so I thought I'd text you.
I see. You're home early tonight. Didn't you say you had overtime?
Well, someone kept complaining about me coming home late, so I thought I'd come back early for once. So, where are you?
I was out having dinner with friends. I figured you'd be out until the last bus or coming back in the morning like always.
I see. Friends, huh? I wonder what kind of friends they are.
What do you mean by that?
I don't know. It just feels like we're living two separate lives.
That's because you're always coming home late.
No, I felt like something was off between us, even before my work got busy. Maybe we'd be better off living apart.
Are you saying you want a divorce?
I think it would be better for both of us.
Better for both of us? That's not what this is about. You're having an affair with one of your classmates, aren't you?
What are you talking about?
You reconnected with someone at that reunion, right? I know everything, so stop trying to hide it. We're done. I'll give you the divorce you want.
What? You're the one cheating. I've got proof too.
Excuse me?
I know you've been going out with another guy lately. Even tonight you're out with him, right?
It's just a friend.
So even with proof, you're not going to admit it. I've got photos of you going to some guy's place.
I never did anything like that.
Then I'll send those photos to your parents.
It must be a case of mistaken identity.
I've seen the photos myself. There's no way I'd mistake someone else for my own wife.
If you're going to do that, I'll send my proof to your parents too.
Go ahead. We're both cheating anyway. They'll just understand we were a couple that fell out of love from the start.
I hope they do.
So, divorce is final. From now on, I'll be commuting to work from my girlfriend's place. I'll come by on my day off to pick up my things.
Fine. Do whatever you want. I'll have a lawyer present for the divorce discussions, so I'll let you know when everything is ready.
Why do we need a lawyer? If we're both cheating, there's no point in getting lawyers involved.
There are financial matters to settle, and I don't want things to turn into a he said, she said situation later.
Yeah. I'm ready to divorce anytime. Hurry up and get everything in order. As soon as we're divorced, I'm getting remarried to my girlfriend. Ellie, this isn't what we agreed on.
What are you talking about?
The cheating. You weren't actually cheating, were you?
I told you I wasn't. My parents laughed when they saw the proof you sent. I can't believe you mistook a female friend for a guy.
But her hair is short. She's tall and even dresses like a guy.
Yeah, she does have a boyish look and gets mistaken for a guy a lot. She keeps her hair short and the sides shaved. Plus, she's model tall, probably around 5'10" or 5'11". Her style is mostly masculine too. She wears pantsuits all the time, so it's understandable you thought she was a guy at first glance.
Come on, anyone would think that was a guy. And you two looked way too close. Plus, you were going to her place all the time.
Yeah, we've always been close. I'd see her several times a week, and she'd come over often too.
Wait, are you saying you two had that kind of relationship?
What are you talking about? We're just friends. And besides, she's married.
What? She's married?
I was going to her place to talk about your cheating. Her husband's a private investigator.
A private investigator?
Yeah, I hired him to investigate your affair.
What? So that's why you knew stuff about where I was?
Exactly. I ran into your classmate Michael by chance a little while ago, and I thanked him for letting you stay over on the night of the reunion. But Michael simply stared at me and mentioned that he wouldn't be able to attend the reunion. That's when I knew something was off.
Damn, he should have just kept his mouth shut.
If you were going to lie to me, you should have covered your tracks better. That whole story about hitting it off with Michael really backfired on you. And the sudden increase in overtime after the reunion, that excuse always seemed fishy. Turns out it was exactly what I suspected. An affair with your classmate Emma. It's so cliché, it's pathetic. Rekindling old flames at the reunion, huh? And having an affair with Emma knowing she's married? Both of you are total fools. From the moment you mentioned the reunion, I thought something was off. You're never that interested in reunions, but suddenly you couldn't wait to go. And you were all dressed up, putting more effort into your appearance than usual. I thought it'd be nice for you to have some fun since it's been a while. But looking back, it was strange.
It wasn't like that. I was just excited to see old friends.
More lies. You were already thinking about Emma, weren't you? You two reconnected at the reunion, reminisced about old times, and the nostalgia brought you closer.
Well, yeah. We did talk a lot since it had been so long, but at first I didn't plan on cheating.
But in the end, You ended up alone with Emma after the reunion, didn't you?
Emma was my high school crush. Back then, I was going to confess my feelings, but she already had a boyfriend. When I told her that at the reunion, she admitted that she had actually been interested in me back in high school too.
That doesn't excuse having an affair now, especially when you're both married.
But Emma said things weren't going well with her husband. I let my guard down and it just happened.
You were just making excuses. In the end, both you and Emma gave in to your own selfish desires.
Ellie, I'm sorry for cheating on you. But could you tell my parents that our marriage was already over?
Why would I do that?
Emma is pregnant.
I know. I found out through the investigation report.
Then you understand how difficult things are going to be, right? We're going to need a lot of money moving forward. And since Emma's parents are gone, she has no one else to rely on. If my parents cut ties with me, it'll cause a lot of problems.
That has nothing to do with me.
I know, but Emma and I both have to pay alimony. We really don't have any money. After the baby is born, I was hoping to rely on my parents for support. I'd like them to accept Emma too if possible. So please, just say that our marriage had already fallen apart. If they believe our relationship was over from the start, they'll be more likely to understand.
This is all your problem, not mine. You jumped to conclusions thinking I was cheating, figuring the alimony would cancel out and you could swagger into divorce. But in reality, you're the only one guilty of infidelity, losing your parents' trust in the process. And now, you're asking me for help because you've got no way out? Did you really think I'd agree to that? Only someone foolish enough to cheat would come up with a plan like this.
Please, I'm begging you. My parents already told me not to contact them anymore because of all this. I don't know what we're going to do. I'm scared for the future.
What if Emma took on a part-time job?
What are you saying? Emma's pregnant.
But wasn't Emma the one who took those fake cheating photos of me? Even while pregnant, she was sneaking around, trying to push you into divorcing me, right? A resourceful pregnant woman like that should be able to handle a job just fine.
What? I had no idea.
Emma was frustrated, wasn't she? She couldn't wait for you to divorce me, so she went behind your back to dig up fake evidence of me cheating. I heard she even started by thoroughly stalking my social media. She kept checking my follower list over and over, trying to figure out who was male and who commented frequently.
Emma did all that?
Exactly. She even figured out when and where I was meeting people. One time, she showed up at the restaurant where I was having dinner with a friend. Then, we headed to my friend's place. She followed us and secretly took photos. Those are the photos you thought were proof of my cheating.
So that's what happened.
And Emma didn't stop there. She kept monitoring my activities. She found out I go to the gym and even staked out the parking lot. She wandered around, thinking I might meet someone there too.
Unbelievable.
She acted like a private investigator, constantly tracking my movements. With that kind of energy, she should have no trouble finding a part-time job.
But she's pregnant. I can't make her work. It's not right.
Is that so? Honestly, with how easily she was running around, you'd think the pregnancy was a lie.
Ellie, I'm really sorry. I admit it's all my fault. I'll pay the alimony, but please, don't take away my parents' trust. If they don't cut ties with me, they'll help pay the alimony in one lump sum. That would benefit you too, right?
Why should I have to clean up your mess after being the one who was cheated on? And trying to manipulate your parents for financial support with such underhanded tactics? You're beyond redemption. I'm going to tell both of our families the truth. This isn't a suggestion, it's final. You can pay the alimony in installments, and I'll make sure your family helps you pay every cent.
Come on. I just want the baby to grow up in a happy environment. Emma doesn't have any family, and the only ones we can rely on are my parents. And I don't want to start this new chapter of our lives in debt.
This is the result of your affair. It's not my job to fix it. A good environment is something you two need to build on your own, after acknowledging the seriousness of what you did, taking full responsibility, and doing it without anyone else's help.
Ellie, I need to talk to you.
What do you want?
I've realized something. You're the only one for me.
What? What are you talking about now? We're getting divorced, aren't we?
No. I want to call off the divorce.
Excuse me?
I'm coming home right now.
What are you even saying? Isn't Emma about to have your baby? And didn't we agree yesterday that you'd pay the alimony by the end of the month and then we'd get divorced?
I want to forget about all of that.
What?
I've realized I can't make it work with Emma. She keeps shopping online even though we need to save money. I get that she needs to prepare for the baby, but there has to be a limit, right? She ordered the most expensive stroller and then kept sending it back saying the design wasn't right. And it's not just baby stuff. She's buying makeup, clothes, and all sorts of things for herself too. The packages arrive every day. So many that the entryway is completely filled with delivery boxes. Whenever I mention to her that she's spending way too much, she fires back, saying she needs to unwind since she's expecting.
Wow, that sounds rough.
And now she's saying we need to move for the baby. Out of nowhere, she's like, this place is too small. We need a bigger home for the baby. And she's been browsing real estate listings nonstop. The properties she's looking at are all luxury condos or big houses. When I mentioned that we can't pay for those places, she broke down in tears and said, if you truly love me, you'll put in more effort for a kid.
Wow, that sounds like a lot to deal with.
It's been really tough. She doesn't do any housework either. I didn't want to push her since she's pregnant, but still, she doesn't lift a finger. I've had to cook and clean everything myself. And when I ask her to help, she yells, I'm pregnant. And it's worse. She's been violent toward me. When she's in a bad mood, she throws things or grabs me by the arm and pulls. Once, she even threw a pillow at me over something small. Whenever we argue, she goes wild, screaming at me until I'm too afraid to say anything.
Jesus Christ.
And honestly, I don't want to be in a marriage my parents won't support, so I've decided to leave Emma. I'm going to stay married to you, Ellie.
Are you serious?
I am. There's no one better for me than you. You earn more than I do. You take care of the house. You don't spend lavishly, and you always put me first. You don't have a single flaw. Emma's just a lazy, unemployed whiner. I was tricked. She even said her dream is to become a stay-at-home mom and never work again. We still have alimony to pay, and she thinks she can just quit. Can you believe that?
Are you an idiot?
Yeah, I was an idiot. I let things get out of hand after drinking, and it just spiraled from there. I got carried away by the excitement of it all. I really was a fool. I almost lost you, Ellie, over a momentary lapse in judgment.
Not almost. You already lost me. I have no feelings or trust left for you, and I have no intention of starting over.
I don't want a divorce. My parents and siblings disowned me when they found out about all of this. Word spread to my friends too. Even Michael messaged me telling me to never contact him again.
It's obvious. You finally realized the gravity of what you've done.
That's why I have no one but you, Ellie.
No, you don't have me either. This makes no sense at all. You cheated, betrayed your friends, got someone pregnant, accused me, and you're the one who wanted the divorce in the first place. Thinking you could be forgiven is insane.
But deep down, you don't really want a divorce either, right? When you first suspected me of cheating, it was because you were worried about me, wasn't it?
Back then, I still cared about you a little. But now, I've no regrets about choosing divorce. Just pay the alimony and go back to Emma, Daddy.
No, I don't want to live with Emma.
Well, I feel the same way. I don't want to live with you either.
Please.
I can't be with a man tainted by infidelity. On top of that, you'll be drowning in debt from alimony payments. You've been abandoned by your friends and family. You're completely alone. You can't handle housework. Your salary is low. And the moment you thought I was cheating, you were quick to demand a divorce. There's no way I'd ever take you back.
But if you leave me now, I'll have nothing left.
Not my problem, idiot. Cut it out already.
I'm sorry. I swear I'll never cheat again.
And that's why I'm divorcing you. I never want to be cheated on again.
I'll fix everything that's wrong with me, I promise.
You're beyond fixing. It's too late.
I'll do whatever you say from now on.
There's no from now on.
Please, just give me one more chance.
No matter what you do, you're not worth trusting. And what about the child?
I don't want the kid. Emma can raise it.
You're the worst. The absolute worst. Go rot in hell.
Ellie, please, no. Don't abandon me. If you leave me, my life is over. Emma and the kid will drain me dry, and I'll end up stuck in a miserable life.
Then live a miserable life just like you deserve. You made that child. Now take responsibility for it. You don't get to run away now. The only path left for you is to stay with Emma and raise that child.
No. Please, I'm sorry. It's all my fault. Forgive me, please.
I'll never forgive you. And there's no way we'll rebuild anything. Get the divorce done, pay the alimony, and disappear.
Come on. Please, Ellie. If I marry Emma, my life will be ruined.
That's the life you chose, so you'd better face it. You're about to become a father, so pull yourself together. Even after that, Jacob kept pestering me, begging me not to go through with a divorce. But with the help of a lawyer, the divorce was finalized smoothly. It turns out he was desperate to avoid marrying Emma. Instead of going back to her, he stayed in one business hotel after another. Naturally, Emma got furious and stormed into his workplace. In front of his boss and co-workers, she chased him around, throwing office supplies at him and causing such a commotion that security had to get involved. As a result, my husband felt too humiliated to stay at the company and ended up quitting. Now he's living a miserable life, doing all the housework while being berated by Emma, who calls him useless and orders him to get a job. I have no interest in how the two of them live from here on out, but I do hope they raise their child properly, because the child is innocent in all of this. As for me, after the divorce, I moved into an apartment with a great view of the city skyline. Work has been going well, and for now, I plan to enjoy my newfound freedom and single life.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.